In this specific video, we will be unpacking a massive shift in the digital landscape. We're looking straight at the harsh, unyielding realities of the upcoming 2026 YouTube landscape and more importantly, how you can actually win in it. Look, if you felt like growing an audience is kind of turning into a blood sport lately, you're definitely not alone. But right inside that challenge lies an absolutely unprecedented opportunity. Let's get into it. 20 million. That is the number of brand new videos uploaded to YouTube every single day. 20 million. So yeah, competition is literally higher than it has ever been. And you're not just competing with other videos, right? Viewer attention is wildly scattered today. People are swiping through TikTok, they're binging Netflix, they're, shopping on Amazon as a therapy tool, and they're even having deep conversations with ChatGPT. Attention is just way more distributed than ever, which creates this massive hurdle for anyone trying to break through all that noise. But this actually represents a massive paradigm shift for creators and business owners. When you're faced with that 20 million video mountain, your first instinct is probably to chase massive view counts. We all want to go viral, right? But going viral is purely vanity if it doesn't actually serve your end goal. What we really need to focus on is the right views instead of just more views. The source material shares this incredible story about a business strategist named Stacy Tuchel. So she did a 55-minute live stream on annual planning and it only got 736 views, just 736. But because it was highly targeted, one of those viewers booked a call and closed the $30,000 high ticket service offer, 30 grand. She didn't need millions of views, right? She just needed the right viewer, perfectly aligned with her specific offer. Section 1, the great equalizer and why subscribers are dead. Here's the raw truth from our sources. Legacy subscriber counts just do not guarantee distribution anymore. I mean, even the titans of the platform are feeling this right now. Massive channels, think Linus Tech Tips. They've reported viewership drops of up to 75% on some content, going from 2 million views down to like 700,000. Even the biggest independent creator in the world, Mr. Beast, has seen fluctuations where 200 million views can drop closer to 50 million. The old system where you could just rely on a massive subscriber base to automatically push your video, it's dead. Today, the algorithm has fundamentally changed. And what that means is every single video has to win on its own merits. It doesn't matter if someone subscribed to you yesterday, they are not guaranteed to see your video today, unless the individual video you craft is compelling enough to break through. Now, I know that sounds terrifying for established creators, but I really want you to realize how incredibly exciting this is for new ones. It means having 0 subscribers is no longer a barrier to entry. You're absolutely not at a permanent disadvantage just because you're starting out late. Take this incredible example. 37,000. That is how many views a 77-year-old woman named Sherry got on her very first video on a brand new channel. She had absolutely 0 following on any social media platform before this. None. She didn't rely on legacy momentum. She relied on sharp strategy and smart packaging. The algorithm rewarded her individual video based entirely on its own merit, which proves that the playing field is wide open if you just know the new rules of the game. So why does this matter so much? Well, because YouTube is the ultimate long-term asset. I want to introduce you to a really cool metric called VPH, or views per hour. Unlike other platforms where your content basically dies after 24 hours, YouTube acts as a search engine. The source analysis actually shows videos posted 4 months ago still pulling in 3 VPH. Videos posted 3 years ago pulling in 2 VPH. Guys, this is infinite leverage. You put the work in once, and the video literally works for you while you sleep month after month, year after year. In fact, 50% or more of a creator's monthly views often come from content they made weeks, months, or even years ago, which brings us to section 2, the brand DNA, differentiator, and beating AI. So how exactly do you defend this long-term asset? How do you stand out when AI can just instantly generate a script that mimics any topic? We are currently facing massive AI fatigue and what experts are calling a trust recession. People are skeptical. They are totally exhausted by artificial perfection. So the only way to beat it is through your brand DNA. AI can copy your content for sure, but it absolutely cannot copy your unique voice, your pace, or your exact perspective. Viewers right now are craving authenticity. That raw, stripped-down content where people are just being real. We're seeing this massive resurgence in simple, unpolished vlogs simply because people don't trust perfect anymore. They trust real. And the data totally backs this up. 70% of consumers say they will buy from brands that reflect their shared values. Globally, 84% report they need to share values with a brand to actually use it. You have to lean into your personal story and your convictions. Remember, a real brand doesn't just attract, it also repels, and that is exactly what creates a deep, unshakable connection with the right audience. Section 3, packaging is queen in the 30 seconds of trust. Alright, we've arrived at the absolute core focus of this explainer. You can have the most authentic brand DNA in the world and you can have literally life-changing information, but good content is completely invisible if it isn't presented correctly to the algorithm and the audience. I want you to burn this quote into your memory. Content is king, but packaging is queen, and she runs the household. This right here is the ultimate equalizer. Over 90% of the videos people watch are recommended by the algorithm. And the algorithm? It only recommends videos that are packaged flawlessly. Packaging is exactly how you beat the system and survive those 20 million daily uploads. So what exactly is packaging? Well, it's the exact combination of your topic, your title, your thumbnail, and your hook. These four elements must work in absolute perfect harmony to create what we call the first 30 seconds of trust. Think about it. If the thumbnail creates curiosity, the title has to escalate that curiosity, and then the first 30 seconds of the video, the hook, must immediately deliver on the promise you just made. If you fail here, the greatest video ever made is going to get 0 views. Let's break down the realistic workflow of a master packager. This isn't just, throwing up the very first title that comes to your mind. Serious creators are brainstorming anywhere from 10 to 44 different titles for a single video. They're using AI not to write the video for them, but as a sparring partner to hit very specific psychological triggers, things like anger, fear, or curiosity. And finally, they relentlessly A/B test their titles and thumbnails to let the audience actually tell them what works. Let me show you the massive difference a simple packaging shift can make. The source material highlights a health creator named Ben from Keto Camp, so he was stuck on a plateau until he mastered his packaging. He filmed this incredibly raw, unscripted 12-minute video in his car. But instead of a generic fluffy title, he used a brilliant time versus outcome hook. He called it, "Give me 12 minutes and I'll save you 17 years of trying to lose weight." That ultra clear promise, combined with a raw, no fluff vibe, earned him 250,000 views in just 6 days. Plus, he pulled in 27,000 email subscribers from that single video. A simple title optimization like that can lead to a 6% greater watch time across the board. A bad title with a great video goes nowhere, right? But a great title with a great video gets distributed to millions. Section 4, the media company mindset and why it's time to stop dabbling. Knowing how to package is one thing for sure, but consistently executing it requires a major strategic shift. You have to stop dabbling. YouTube highly rewards those who are willing to invest and brutally punishes those who just kinda dabble. If you want to conquer the algorithm, you simply cannot treat this like a weekend hobby anymore. You have to build scalable systems. Look at how business owner Chalene Johnson built a lean, low-stress, but highly profitable system. She didn't try to edit every single video herself. Instead, she hired a YouTube strategist to update her skills. She utilized an affordable overseas editor for rapid 48-hour turnarounds. She delegated thumbnail design using either AI or freelance designers, and she literally paid a contractor to just organize her B-roll neatly in Dropbox. By delegating these really simple workflow steps, she went all in. She was filming on just an iPhone in a spare bedroom with one light, yet that lean system produced a massive financial return simply because she invested in the process. I love this because it brilliantly illustrates that famous wisdom from James Clear. You don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. Surviving an ecosystem where 20 million competitors are entering the arena daily, that requires repeatable routines. It requires sitting down and asking yourself who does what by when, and who is waking up actually thinking about this. If your system relies solely on your own daily willpower, I promise you it will break. So, as we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with a direct challenge. We've seen that the algorithm is the ultimate great equalizer, that your authenticity is your shield against AI, and that packaging is without a doubt the undisputed queen of distribution. But honestly, none of that matters without your action. So ask yourself this: what is the unique perspective, that raw, unpolished, authentic truth that you aren't sharing right now? And more importantly, using the psychology of the first 30 seconds of trust, how are you going to package it today? Get out there, build your system, and start claiming your long-term leverage. Continue to watch and see the perfect platform. Thanks for watching the video this far. I'm excited to share with you an in-depth article on how to create, share, and monetize lead magnets effortlessly, all without technical skills or expensive tools. This article dives deep into the essential steps for building an audience genuinely interested in your brand. It's designed to help you leverage the skills you already have to create and launch a profitable digital business today. Whether you're just starting out or looking to refine your approach, this guide offers valuable insights to set you on the right path. And one of the key topics covered is why manual outreach and legacy systems can't keep up. You will learn that speed is a vital component of lead conversion. Research shows that responding to a lead within minutes rather than hours dramatically increases the likelihood of a successful sale. The fact that manual systems lack the agility required to pivot when audience behavior changes shows how Lead Creator can address this need. The article helps you pinpoint what your audience truly needs and how your unique skills can meet those needs effectively, ensuring your product stands out in a crowded market. Next, the article explores how to craft compelling content that resonates with your audience and drives sales. It emphasizes the importance of storytelling, clarity, and authenticity in your messaging. You'll learn techniques to create content that not only educates but also emotionally connects with your potential customers. This approach helps build trust and encourages engagement, which are essential for transforming interest into actual purchases. Another vital aspect discussed is effective packaging, how to present your knowledge in a captivating way that appeals to your target market. Alongside this, the article outlines strategies for building a marketing plan that truly connects with the eager buyers. It covers everything from branding and positioning to choosing the right channels for promotion. These insights empower you to showcase your digital product's value clearly and attract the right audience consistently. Finally, the article addresses the challenges new creators often face and offers advice on staying motivated and focused throughout the journey. Launching a digital product can be demanding, but with the right mindset and strategies, you can overcome obstacles and keep progressing. This section provides encouragement and practical tips to help you maintain momentum and achieve long-term success. So go ahead and click on the link below to get started today and turn your ideas into impactful digital products.